Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. We got a call from Elizabeth, so we're gonna go talk to her and stuff. Now, as Elizabeth, if you will recall, is in the Velvet Room because she's Elizabeth, that's kind of her job. But there is a doorway to the Velvet Room right back here. We've been in here before. It's not a bother at all, I'm sure. Escort quests. Actually, they're not escort quests. At all. There's a lot of interesting requests in here. Some of them can be as simple as perform cadenza, which I have done before, so crap, I can take that one. Bring me a Juzumaru, so you just gotta go beat up a dude and find that one. The ones I'm going to be focusing on are the ones with a deadline. You can see these two have no due date. I can do those whenever. However, the few of these are due on the 7th. So I'm going to be doing a couple of those here. Let's see here. I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to grab this one. And I'm going to grab this one. You can only accept 3 at a time, otherwise I'd just take all 4 of them. I'm holding off on this one. I have every intention of getting this, and in fact, if you can complete the old document quests, that's a pretty good sign that you're actually on par for where you should be in the game at that time. But I'll not be doing this right away because I'm just not going to have the opportunity to do it right away. But this one I can finish off like tomorrow. But that's all we're doing here now. Though while we're in the area, I'm going to go sing me some karaoke. Minato just loves that singing. It's nighttime and we should be in bed, but instead I'm just gonna study. Gotta get smart. I'm smarter. Oh no! That's okay, I'll take care of that the next chance I get. Oh no, now I'm sick! I'm sorry, Yukari, I'm sick. And by that, of course, she's referring to the very first night, where it looked kind of like we were just fighting a whole bunch of regular shadows, but specifically, the one that we did the thing to take out was actually a big one.
FYI,
very different.
Akihiko-san's at the hospital getting a checkup.
Very different from all the other ones. All the little dudes.
He called me earlier and asked me to bring him something. Yep, he knows who to count on.
Sure thing, Junpei.
He only asked you because you don't have anything else to do after school.
Hey, I resent that.
That's equally plausible, though.
I'm just kidding. So, what do you want you to bring?
The class roster for 2E.
What's he want that for? Well, I don't have practice today, so I'll go with you. You're coming too, right?
Sure am.
Cool.
That means I'm not going to be able to stop by the nurse, am I?
Wait a minute.
What? Is there a problem?
Well, it was me he asked.
Junpei just wants to have some responsibility.
Is Akihiko-senpai...
You're different.
in this room? By any chance?
Not that I can see.
What are all of you guys doing here?
We came to see you. But it doesn't look like anything's wrong with you.
I'm just here for a checkup.
Didn't Junpei say that?
Is that it, Aki? Yeah, thanks. I don't have time for this shit.
Who was that?
I don't know, but I get the feeling that that's not the last we're gonna see of him.
A friend from school, sort of.
And by feeling, I mean no, that's not the last we're gonna see of him.
You know how the number of apathy syndrome cases have been increasing? Well, he knows a few people who are suffering from it, so I was asking him about it. Hey, Junpei, did you bring what I asked?
Of course, senpai.
Junpei stepping up to plate.
You shouldn't move your arm.
Yeah, it's nothing. I've wasted enough time already. I need to get back to my training.
Now, when he says that, that would make you think, oh, it's his arm that was injured, when they've actually said it's his chest that's been injured all this time. But a lot of the muscles in your shoulder do go around your chest. So him moving his shoulder around like that would put stress on his
Yeah, Gecko-Khan's golden boy.
chest rib wound.
He was born to be in the ring.
Sometimes I really don't get you.
By the way, senpai, why boxing?
You mean, why did I choose that sport?
Of all the sports that you could have gone with,
Well,
lets you beat people up.
it's not the sport itself I like. I just wanted to learn how to fight. I know what it's like to feel powerless. And I don't want to feel that way again. Besides, I'm curious to see how strong I can get. It's like a game, only I'm competing against myself.
Well, that's an interesting way of looking at it. You know, I'm into games too.
Yeah, video games.
Don't be knocking video games.
They're good for hand-eye coordination.
And again, he just like owns up to it. Tell Junpei.
Welcome back.
It is the evening of the 1st, and we are turning our sorry butts around and going right back out. We We are, in fact, going to the mall because it is time for some Horror House. Sure am. Gotta play them video games. Late night. Okay, now I kind of want to go to Tartarus tomorrow. Man! I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm not gonna risk the bathroom making me feel better. Yay! Oh man, Tanaka! Good old Tanaka. All half asleep and not interested in anything. It is the 2nd, and it is after school. Now, there are a couple things we need to do. For one, we need to go to town. And by town, I actually mean here. Because we gotta go talk to Elizabeth. If you recall, one of the things I accepted was this one, which is that Elizabeth was interested in seeing the mall. This has to be done during daytime, and at daytime, so we're gonna go on a date with Elizabeth. By escorting her around, she meant go on a date with her.
Ah, yes. An intimate encounter with one of your world's rarities.
A rarity?
This must be a fountain.
No, fountains are kind of everywhere.
It makes sport of water, well known to all to be the foundation of life. How wicked.
I suppose.
It's rumored that its enchanting nature grants wishes to those who sacrifice a few coins.
Yeah, you toss a coin in and make a wish and move on with your day, but that's really just superstition, but...
Then I must try it for myself.
I don't know, man. We got personas and stabbing dudes and the 25th hour in the day.
Fortunately, I anticipated this and brought a good supply of coins.
You really only need one?
2,000 of your 500 yen coins, to be exact.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
I shall make an opening bid to the fountain spirit of 1 million yen.
That's a lot of money. Can you pass some of that my way? What is your purse connected to?
Ah! I was so caught up in the excitement of tossing in coins that I hadn't given my wish any thought.
Yeah.
This won't do. I shall give it more careful consideration before I return here in the near future. What is this facility here?
Okay, Elizabeth, I know you're technically not human. You're whatever the residents of the Velvet Room are. But you do not know how to human.
There are some stern-faced gentlemen inside.
Yeah, the one guy that sells me weapons has got a really stern face.
And these photographs displayed so prominently. Most wanted. Reward. Am I correct in thinking of these as your version of my subjugation requests?
Yeah, I suppose they are. You're not really supposed to kill them, though.
I see. So they must be captured alive. You've sated my curiosity.
Oh joy.
This edifice over here. It can't be. Is this a club?
The way she said it.
Dancers, dictated by the sway of one's inner passions. A subterranean garden of uninhibited spectacle.
It's not really subterranean, it's sitting right here on the surface.
No, it's not closed for business now, is it?
Only opens up at night, I think.
Such a pity. I had hoped to join in on the wild ritual.
It's not really a ritual.
Ooh, that was quite satisfying.
Well, she can sort of dance.
But I'm
Yes.
overwhelmed. Everything looks so new and inviting. Everywhere I look, something catches the eye.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, you could have picked a lot more boring place to come to.
If you wouldn't mind, perhaps you could recommend our next activity.
I sing a lot of karaoke. I gotta teach you about video games, though.
This arcade. I've heard of it before. I recall it described as a playground where one sports with electric fairies in exchange for tokens.
Only in the most abstract of senses.
I have also heard that they contain games where one controls a bird to win prizes. I'm eager to see it.
It's not what you're thinking.
Ah, excuse me. Would you mind waiting for a moment?
By the way, she will interrupt you here no matter what. You could have chosen either of the other two. You'll never actually get to it.
I wasn't aware that there was a fountain on this side as well. Yet another fountain on the opposite side. I see. So this place is host to a trinity of fountain spirits.
Not really sure you understand how fountains work.
I apologize for the wait. Let us continue.
I will admit, she has a kind of an adorable run. You saw her running animation. Kind of adorable.
Thank you for the invaluable experiences you've shared with me today. I consider this mission fully accomplished. This may sound forward, but I'd like to accompany you again sometime.
Elizabeth, you are one of a kind, let me tell you.